Alright, we're live, I think. I haven't streamed on this channel for a bit, so we'll see how everything goes. This is my second channel where I normally put all my archives, but today I'm streaming. Probably be a bit quiet tonight, usually is. Hey, Winter, how's it going? Yeah, this is a great game. I actually, weirdly enough, I bought this game, like, I want to say like 4 months ago, 6 months ago, for the PS3. With the idea that I'd like to cover it or stream it sometime. And lo and behold, it got like a sneak release on PC. So here's like a 4K HD remaster. It's got 4K textures and everything. So yeah, pretty wild, right? Hopefully everybody's in here and we'll get started. Wait a couple minutes to make sure people get in here. And yeah, hopefully everything's set up. I got a new preamp, so hopefully it doesn't bug out like my old one did. Yeah, it's a really weird game. It's like part shooter, part JRPG. It's got a filter over it, but it looks like it's actually real-time rendering. Maybe pre-rendered, I can't tell. Why did my stream die? Hopefully the stream's still going. It says it's still streaming. Let me know if there's any trouble. Definitely has an interesting aesthetic to this game. No game audio. It says there's game audio. Are you not hearing it? Are you still not hearing the game? Should be some gameplay coming through. Okay, cool. Increase the volume a little bit. This intro is odd. It doesn't actually have any, like, speaking. It's all very interpretive, I guess. It's really gorgeous art direction, though. Like, that's a great shot. Oh, so it's like, it's good. Thumbs down. What are you talking about, man? Nani? That's a really long fall. It's actually a pretty gorgeous game, though. I really want to play Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC. I don't really want to buy it 3 or 4 times like I did with I bought GTA 5 twice and I regretted it. Sure, it'll be a good game. I just don't want to fund that sort of taking advantage of people because they're impatient. thing that Rockstar's been doing the last few years. I mean, we may never ever get a PC port. It would be stupid if we didn't, but I mean, it didn't ever happen with Red Dead 1, so. So yeah, this is definitely better looking than the original console version. I'm only running it at 1080 right now, but it can go up to 4K textures and everything. Hey Strong, how's it going? And hey Shalasheska, there you go. How's it going, guys? Yeah, I linked over from my main account because I don't think everybody knows about this account. I keep on plugging it, but you know how these things go. So this game has an odd controls. This has an odd way of introducing the story. It's a bit abrupt and you don't really know what's going on at all. If I can move that so I don't have to look all the way over every time. Let me move that over here, maybe. Does that work? Sort of. There we go. No, actually, I want to see it. Never mind. Sorry, I haven't streamed for a couple weeks. I'm still, it seems like a couple weeks. Okay, so we have to go, just ways outside town, past Rainy Bridge. Okay. This is a JRPG, but it's got a really interesting combat system. Okay, so I need to go to the guild to find out why the bridge is down. Down the hill from here? Okay. Nani? So there is no localization in this game, which is a little unfortunate. This game was running like a dream earlier. I'm wondering if it's just my current setup or something that's kind of messing with the performance. That's a little bit better. Couple hitches here. So far it's been a pretty good port though. Maybe there's all these gears kind of messing things up. I don't know. Betty, are you off to work? I've got a date. Teehee. Everybody says teehee. I don't really have much of a history with Tri-Ace. I'm trying to think of any other game that they've made that I know about. I know their name from some other game. I just can't think of it right now. Okay, so energy supply is down, so I can't take Rainy Bridge. So there's a posting about it on the bulletin board. Blah, blah. So it's got a kind of weird, somewhat modern, but somewhat steampunk aesthetic. Like, he's got like designer, Japanese designer clothing on, but it's kind of got this aesthetic. It's kind of, I mean, they say steampunk, but like at the same time, there's like electric wires up there. So it's a little bit of a mix of different things. I guess maybe diesel punk. I don't know. Hey, Milos, how's it going? Yeah, nice to see you made it to the stream. That's cool. Yeah, I've heard so much about Star Ocean. I have to say I've never played a Star Ocean game. I'm sad to say. I don't know if they just hit the consoles. I didn't play much. I know they're on PS1, but there were so many JRPGs on PS1. I must have missed it. I know a friend that loved Star Ocean, but I never ended up playing one of those. Let's see. Bridge restoration. I get escape hex. This game's got a ton of weird systems in it. Hopefully I can get fairly into the game by the time we actually end off. Might as well take all of these, I guess. Okay, Rainy Bridge need urgent repairs. Blocked artery. We need someone to patch broken grids with energy hexes. Oh, right, you have to repair hexes. This game is really odd, but it's very unique in its own way. They're like the whole world map is broken up into hexes, and you have to like repair them. It's very weird. So I need to create an anti-damage field that cuts physical damage in half. Oh, no, that's the bonus. Anti-damage 3, okay. Alright. Okay, so I need to deliver some knives or something. And I need to... Stray Curs, I remember that. I played this game years ago, but I don't remember much of the actual story. Oh, what's that? Probably more reading. Hunter's Guild. Oh man, Japanese games have a lot of systems and a lot of explanations. Let's see if I can wing it for now. Seem to be getting a little bit of slowdown. I don't know if this is just my current setup or what, but it's usually my setup for the stream that slows everything down, unfortunately. Okay, so... Okay, need repairs, blah, blah, blah. Need to patch broken grids with energy hexes so that Ranger Bridge becomes usable again. Okay. Energy hexes. Yeah, so, can't really tell from this image, but the world has like a bunch of little hexes, and you can like repair them and stuff. It's almost like a board game. It's got like a really weird world map. I remember that much. There's day and night cycles. And there's different... Oh, right. This is a huge tower that goes up and up and up. Yeah, I remember that much. And there... Oh, yeah, it's like... Oh, wow. It's so weird. Yeah, I remember there's like Tetris-like shapes for them. And you can only connect hexes. They overlap or are next to active hexes. Yeah. I remember it took me a while to figure the system out, but it is really, really interesting. Once you get your handle around it, it's really bright. I wonder if that's because of... No, it's actually pretty much like how it is. What's that over there? Hey, what do we have here? Custom kit set. Yeah, it's an unusual game, unlike most other things. Definitely pretty fun, from what I remember. The combat system is probably the weirdest thing about it. Definitely has the whole hex system and has bezels and stuff like that, but the combat system's very unique as well. Oh, can't buy a gun yet. That's an expensive gun. Yeah, I think most of the combat's like grenades and guns. I hope I have something already for that. Yeah, it's an unusual setup for a JRPG for sure. Are these save points? I can't remember. Not really. What about this guy? The arena. I don't remember where the arena is. I forgot that they didn't actually localize this. I mean, they subtitled, but they didn't dub it. Oh, there's the arena. Okay. Yeah, so like you see out here, there's all these different hexes. Some of them I can like cross past. Like for example, the Rainy Bridge has this one bad hex here. And so I can't go past that until I put a energy hex there, essentially. So let me go to the... Oh, random encounter. And they don't introduce these characters at all. Holy crap, do I remember how to play? Leader. Oh crap. Oh god, I don't remember how to play it. Okay, so... Crap. There's a way you can move while attacking. Crap. Alright. Yeah, it looks really cool when you actually do it correctly. And he's very dead. Oh, maybe I can kill the leader. If I don't die before then. Now, if I remember how to... There's a way to jump, too. I'm half remembering how to actually... Okay, we killed the leader. Whew! When you actually pull off some cool moves, like you can do like flips and grenades and stuff like that, it looks amazing. But yeah, it's a bit of a runway for this game. Can't save in the overworld. Looks like everybody's alive, so. I never played Valkyrie Profile. I've heard a lot about it though. Definitely it's a very unique game. It's not much like it. Yeah, definitely overkill in this game. Ice cream vendor. I can buy soft serve. Should I buy soft serve? Maybe not. Still setting up. Yeah, this game's weird. It, like, puts you in combat sometimes before you actually learn how to fight. And then it tells a story after it's introduced the story. So it's a little... Alright, they have 9 tutorials. I remember spending, like, an hour on this. Oh, well. Maybe I'll get some ice cream after. Okay, yeah, we figured that much out. A to begin charging. Once the circular gauge fills, the charge is complete. From this state, press A again to fire. Yeah, I figured that out as much. Pressing LS down stick during combat will toggle the map information. Display the button right. Okay. So you move the character to the boundary line to flee from combat. Some battles cannot be fled. Alright. Simple enough. Sound design in this game is pretty good too, actually. Yeah, this could be tutorials for a bit, but I hope I can breeze through them. More of a refresher for me. Okay, so action gauge. So moving and charging will both deplete that gauge. Character turn ends when they enter the action gauge reaches 0. You can change characters with the bumpers and hold B for ending turn. Oh, okay. Oh, that did not hurt him at all. Aren't we hurting anybody? Oh, we just need to end turns. Okay. Yay. That's a pretty silly tutorial. Yeah, Japanese games love their tutorials. New ones do. It used to be the Japanese games were the most intuitive games ever made. I mean, when's the last time you got a straight up like tutorial from a classic Mario or Zelda game, right? Okay, so there's 2 types of damage. There's direct damage and scratch damage. Direct damage, handguns and throw weapons. Scratch damage, machine guns. Okay. Oh, I see. So So scratch damage is like temporary damage. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I see. So you scratch it up, and then you apply it with direct damage. I forget that. Yeah, okay. So you want to rack up a bunch of scratch damage, and then top it off with direct damage. It's kind of interesting. I mean, I think I was exaggerating. I don't think it was an exact hour of it, but the game is definitely deep. Let's put it that way. Okay, the hero gauge. As long as at least one complete bezel remains, all damage sustained in the party is counted as scratch damage. When a character's scratch damage is reduced to 0, the hero gauge depletes and their HP is restored to full. Okay. See, it's got this weird bezel system. Basically, bezels protect you from taking real damage. Yeah, this is not a game you can pick up and play in like 10 minutes. It's definitely something I want to get invested in. Oh. Oh, I get little health stuff. So I need to replenish my health, I guess. How do I do such a thing? Maybe I wasn't paying attention enough. One thing that's kind of messing with me is that my left-right controls are reversed. No, now they're still reversed. Is there any way to actually reverse them? Okay, that's right. Okay. I guess I just need to let him hit me, and then I need to refill it, I guess. Hit me again, sir. Alright, clearly I missed something here. Maybe I attack these other guys. Or collect more of these little guys here, maybe. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, sir. May I have another? That's pretty much it right now. Oh, oh, there we go. I just had to kill little guys here. That fills my gauge. Oh. Got nipped there a little bit. Okay. You kill guys to get more bezels back. Okay. We will get through these tutorials. I promise. Hero actions. Characters can expend one bezel to attack while moving. Press X to show the anchor. Oh, I see. You spend a bezel to move. Okay. Good to know. Once the character begins moving, they can continuously attack without being counterattacked, but will stop if they collide an obstacle. Okay, so moving basically lets you do a string of attacks, and as long as they don't collide with an obstacle. And you can press X again to jump. Okay, good to know. Okay. I think I got this. Okay, so let's not collide with obstacles. Let's do a jump. See, that's so cool. See how cool that is? Like, when you actually pull off a decent attack, it looks awesome. I tried to come up with the most brief summation of this game. It's like Final Fantasy meets The Matrix, so hopefully that has been fairly accurately represented here. Okay, the tri-attack. Oh, it's basically the Chrono Trigger combo attack. Under certain conditions, you can do resonance. Okay, resonance points. So you can do a so stored resonance points. That's its own little gauge down there. Press Y to extend the line. Begin moving. All right. Well, I guess I'll test it out here. I'm sure. So let me move here. All right. Maybe move over here. Line it up, nice little triangle here. And then do you have any resonance yet? We have no resonance yet. Did I miss something? Okay. Oh, there's a triangle. How about... Not really what I'm trying to do here, but I guess I can... I'm not hitting anything. Oh, here we go. Not really what I want to do, but, oh, crap. No! I messed it up. I lost my resonance. Okay. I had it going there. I had, for a second, resonance gauge mattered up. Okay, I've got one resonance. That was almost a tri-attack. Okay. Let me see if I can get this right. Okay, so maybe there. Alright, I don't really need to attack here, but just so if I do her, then I'll be able to do a okay, so now if I do him, then I can... No? I'm so confused. Okay, I did one. Finally. Oh my god. So you have to like move them in like a little carousel, and then you have to like rack up resonance and then activate it. It's a little confusing. I still don't quite understand it. Got him. Almost choked on my coffee there. Here we go. Switching weapons. We're almost done. Alright, so trigger switch weapons. And you can also have grenades or double weapons. Okay. Okay, now I'm dual wielding. Let's do this. That's pretty cool. I like the ones that can just shoot at things. That's fun. So this is a weird game, though. It's very odd. I like it, though. Use items. So I use the back button to select an item. Okay. Hand grenade. The holy hand grenade. Yay? Oh, I guess I just kill him with that. I'd like to know what he's saying. Okay, let me get this guy then. An aerial grenade attack. That's pretty ridiculous. You can even get like designer clothing for these people. Okay, last one. We're at the end here. So by equipping a gun in one hand and the magazine case to another. Okay, so you can select the second one as like a special, you know, hollow point. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, different status ailments, different types of ammo. That makes pretty much sense. Okay. Let's do this then. Yeah, incendiary rounds. Nice. Pretty simple. Cool. Should be ready for actual combat then. That'll be pretty sweet. Unless that was everything, right? Oh, that's it. So the actual arena isn't there yet. Well, I deserve an ice cream. Definitely deserve an ice cream. After kicking ass and chewing bubble gum, that's all you need is ice cream. Let's actually do soft serve. I don't know what it is. I think somebody played Final Fantasy games and then watched a bunch of John Woo films and came up with this bit, this game. I think I figured out the development. How do I save? Saving a thing. I'd like to save. Yeah, there's actually like, it's ridiculous. This game is kind of ridiculous to see. I don't know if I can go up and down. Yeah, I can. I can't even go down, but there's like this huge tower you can climb That's like, you see that city down there? It's like levels upon levels upon levels. It's a very, very weird idea, but it's really cool. Exactly, the Stranglehold sequel. I kind of feel like playing that game again, actually. I saw GGG Man's review of that, and it's actually pretty cool looking. I played it a little bit back in the Xbox, but it was a little bit janky at the time. Crafting materials. I'd like to save somewhere if possible. Or I need to talk to her, right? Core... crap. So core 1 or so. So if I can get energy hexes, I can open that bridge. Yeah, it kind of looked like it was a licensed game, and it kind of was, but I mean, it was janky. But I heard that Stranglehold was not too bad. I think Max Payne's still the best in that sort of genre, though. Max Payne 2. Let's see. I think I've already been here. I have. Clairvoyance. Escape hacks. Improves charge speed. Its weight is considerable. Okay, so I'm almost maxed in weight, so I can't really do a whole lot. It is weird that they licensed it. Yeah, I guess because they had the name of the cop. I think that if they actually wanted to take advantage of the license, they'd use the name, though, which is kind of odd. Not the first game to use a license and not use the actual license name, though. So how many more pounds? I can use 9 more pounds. So I could actually drop a... Yeah, it's just weird. Like, you think that if you wanted to capitalize on a license, you know, you would capitalize on everything you could, but... What's a handgun barrel? I don't know what a +6 would do, really, but... Handgun Rookie Magazine. I guess I'll get the rookie site. I don't know. At 6 pounds, I can have like 9 more pounds than that guy. Whatever, I'll get one. So equip Mr. Vashiran. How do I add a thing though? Oops. How do I add something? Rookie site, no? I'm so confused. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, this system is pretty cool. Check it out. You can add things. It's kind of like those little like kids' toys. You can add it to wherever there's a shape. So you see this little guy has like a little vertical rectangle shape. It can fit into this slot. It's pretty cool. And so your gun gets modded that way. So this one could actually have 2 added to it. It could have a sight put on the front and the back. Pretty interesting little idea. Oh, that would be awesome if there was a blade gun. I don't know. I haven't played this game that much. I played probably like 10 hours, 20 hours. But I think I don't know. There's so many games coming out around this time. I think I lost interest. Oh, a gun that shoots blades? Maybe. I don't know. Ground basils sticking up out of turned up all sorts of treasure. Rubies. Okay. Useful information. that sounds like, oh, all right, the clothing shop. I forgot about that. That sounds like something out of Enter the Gungeon, where they have like there's that one gun in Enter the Gungeon, which is a bullet that shoots guns, which is pretty fun. Oh, they don't have it open yet. Fitting room in the back. I don't think I have any other clothes yet. Yeah, I remember being impressed with how many freaking clothes there were. Ooh. Oh, very suave. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's open yet. Yeah, it has almost some weird puzzle game elements in this game, especially once we get into the hexes. I don't know if I've gotten an energy hex yet. I would like to save. That would be very nice, actually. I wonder where you can save in this game. Does seem to have some slowdowns, but that just might be my system. Maybe I'll do some more combat. It looks like there's it's nighttime now. So let's just go. It looks like I'm selecting where to go, but I'm actually moving around. And there are random encounters. Yeah, these are back alleys, so there will be... God, that thing scared me. Alright. So, let's see what we got here. Let me jump over him. Okay, let me this guy. Oh man, I racked up a bunch of points on that guy, but now I need to finish him off. Oh, get some special glowy stuff there. Finish him. Oh, good. We got some energy hexes. I might have already gotten those. Okay, now we can use these weird little hexes. Yeah, this is so freaking weird. So yeah, to get rid of that one gray spot, you see, I can't go through this gray spot. I can use this weird shaped hex here. And that clears it out. And there's some treasure. Oh, 2 more energy hexes. And then I could use this right here. Clear that out. Oh, these are not the right shape. Oh no, that's kind of a waste. I could put it right there. They also have colored hexes that you'll need, like you want to eliminate. For example, this yellow area over here, well, I'll need some yellow hexes to do that. So it's a really weird, like, puzzly kind of mechanic thing, too. Kind of weird. I wonder what this black is all the way over here, but... I'll see if I can get some more, How does one save in this game? Let me look that up. I just don't want to lose this progress. What is this game called? I can't believe I forgot it already. Resonance of Fate. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I have Nier too. I should stream Nier. I haven't gotten very far in that, but I really want to. How do you save? That's a good question. And on the chalkboard on the base. Okay. Maybe I should go to the chalkboard then. Which games would come with one save system? Like, or at least explain their save system. Because, yeah, I hate playing a game for hours and not being able to save. Oops. No, we're good. Chalkboard. Yeah, this game is odd. It's really cool, but it's odd. Wait, this isn't the chalkboard. Where's the chalkboard? That's a bestiary. Interesting. I don't even know where a chalkboard is now that I think about it. I was thinking the wanted board. That would have been too easy though, wouldn't it? Yeah, I should stream Nier. That'd be actually pretty fun, wouldn't it? The game's also very odd. Chalkboard. Maybe in this guy's house. Perhaps. Not digging the lag, but I don't know if I can play it. I was fine playing this game. Sweet Home. I was fine playing this game without streaming, so I think the streaming might be slowing it down. Oh, is that chalkboard? There we go. Intuition led me here. There we go. I feel so much better. This is a pretty swanky place. Rest on the sofa. Yes. This is 2010, so it's about 8 years old now, I guess. I don't know when it actually came to the States. I'm guessing it was 2010. It's Xbox 360, PS3 release, but it just recently came out on PC with 4K textures and stuff, and it's got a weird look, but it doesn't look bad. I mean, I guess you could have better, you know, more in-depth shading and stuff like that, but it's a pretty good game. It doesn't look that dated, really. Getting little hiccups and textures here for some reason. Looks like everybody has their own room, which is kind of neat. I can jump down. I don't know if I've ever actually been up here. Safer's room. Alright, you can change your characters, so I could actually have the girl run around. He's kind of like the bad boy. They don't explain these characters at all. Alright, this is the door. Yeah, I think it's on sale on Steam if it's right, or maybe the sale ended, I don't know, but yeah, it's a pretty good game. Definitely a full JRPG. It's not like a half, you know, or budget JRPG, but yeah, it does not have English voices. It only has, oh, these are the cur dogs. Stray curs. Sorry, Doges. That dog almost got me. Yep, anyway, I feel like the other dog. No. Ooch. So they're doing, yeah, Japanese game menus are always kind of weird looking, aren't they? Oh. Oh, wait, we could do resonance. Yeah, let's shoot the Doge. That's pretty cool. Flying dog. I like how he shot the dog and he just like ascended into the sky. That's pretty great. I'm alright. I had some internet trouble last week, and then before that I got sick, but I'm doing okay right now. Internet got fixed. I switched to a better provider, and about 3 times the max data download, but then for about 20 or 30 bucks less a month, which is great. But I think they gave me a bum modem because we had tons of trouble after that. Don't hurt dog. So these are some back alleys. So there's random encounters here. Ooh. Can I unlock these? Yeah, almost. Could do that. Yeah, there we go. No? I've got to waste one here. No? Come on. Oh, I can't put, even if it, yeah, I can't waste a, okay, I get it. So I have to do this, and then I can do this. First aid, nice. So yay. We've got Cafe Chelsea now. I need to get some more energy hexes. Maybe I'll do another battle. Yep. It's the what's that little goblin sound? Maybe I'll do this guy. I rack up some points with this guy. It's rolling. I should run by him because that'll get the most accuracy. That's a lot of damage I don't really need to have on there. Ow. Ow. Okay, so if I do that, I'll cross paths and then apply that damage. Nice. That's cool that if you kill the leader, the whole party gives up, basically. Pretty sweet. See what the cafe's doing. I have no idea what's happening, but all right, we got a attaché case, I guess. Unsettling. Pretty much, it is as incomprehensible as it sounds. It's mostly describing the combat, but yeah. I have no idea what she's actually trying to do. Starting to remind me of like a Deadly Premonition a little bit. That like saxophone or whatever it was. Oh, core left 1. We have to meet somebody here, don't we? Maybe I should save first, though. Maybe do a couple battles. Oh! No matter how many times it happens, it always catches me off guard. I should probably rack up his machine gun first, shouldn't I? Probably for the best. Oh. Wait a second. Make sure I'm attacking the right person. Level up. We've got some energy hexes. Nice. Indie Monday featuring your logo. Yeah, I decided to mix up the logos a little bit. It's probably, hopefully it's not too confusing because now I have the light logo on my second channel and the dark logo on my main channel, but whatever. Hopefully people are a-okay with that. Alright, so I have some more hexes now. So I could actually clear out some more places. Actually, no, I can't. Maybe. No, I physically can't do these areas without straight. Yeah, I guess that's how they get you. I'll need probably a straight thing for this, because you can't put hexes on where there's no hex spaces, even if you don't mind wasting it. Oh, look, I got some equipment or something. Yeah, I literally can't use that there until I get some more a variety of pieces, so if I can enter the town. Oh, there we go. Sweet home. Yeah, I've been busy with all sorts of stuff. Videos, scripts, all sorts of stuff. I might, this next big video has become so large that I might switch gears. We'll see. See how it goes. Might switch gears and do a smaller video just to kind of break up the gap, I guess. I wonder if I can go to the clothing store now. I don't know if it really matters. Oh, not any more interviews right now, no. That really kind of, I edited 2 interviews back to back. That was a lot. Where's the clothing store? I generally try to keep it fairly under wraps. It's another really big video about a genre of games, but I do go over them on my Patreon, if you're a patron. See if they have any cool clothes. Answer your question, Primark. I think it's cool. I did play the probably about 10 hours or so before years ago. Okay, still haven't set up yet. I'm still kind of remembering how the game went. I remember some of the battles being really tough to wrap my head around, but I don't necessarily remember it being bad. I just remember it being definitely kind of obtuse at times. But so far, yeah, I'm liking it. It doesn't play pretty much like any other game. I know some people mentioned, I think, Valkyrie Profile. I never played that, but apparently this is comparable to it. Let me go in the slums a bit and I don't have to waste another one, but it would be nice to get the rest of these. I can't get both of them. Ugh. It's got a really weird world map. If you can't tell already, like every little square is a hex, and you'll use certain items to clear those hexes out. Different items. It's almost like Tetris, where you have like a shape that you need to fit in there, and sometimes you don't have the right shape, and sometimes you don't have the right color. Yeah, the art style is really cool. It's got sort of a definite gray haze going on, which I'm not crazy about, but so I'll start with him since he's got all that sweet damage. Nope. All right, let's see what you can do. Bam. This is pretty satisfying when you pull off a kill like that. You get a top X Final Fantasy waifus. Oh, that's for my $100 plus patrons, my waifus. Just kidding. I didn't get any more. Damn, I'm just getting these normal. Just getting these normie. I want to get different shapes. All right, load them up. Level up right in the middle of a shot. Okay, handy. Yep, I wanted to get off. Oh no! Don't shoot him. Okay, maybe he can finish his people off. Damn, 3 kills in 1 move. Nice. Oh, I got some of the same ones, I think. I think they're the same ones. Yep, all exactly the same. Damn it. Give me different shapes. I can literally... Can I get any of these? No, not really. No, I need to be connected, so... Looks like I'm kind of... to do this, I guess. Odd question, I prefer JRPGs or Western RPGs? If I had to pick one, I'd say Western RPGs. Just because they're a lot more replayable, they're a lot more customizable. Like, it's very rare for me. I love some of the JRPGs, but it's very rare that I ever feel like a JRPG is my story. It always feels like a very, you know, even the best ones feel like a very enjoyable somebody else's story. So, like I couldn't name any of these characters. I couldn't make them mine. I couldn't really customize them. And the plot is going to happen regardless of my input, pretty much. So, they tend to be more linear and less customizable, and therefore they seem less of my own adventure. So Western RPGs, by and large, I prefer. But I do like certain JRPGs for sure. Even odder question, does this game remind you of any rants to be vented out? Not really. I mean, the only rant that comes to mind about JRPGs is that, oh my god, the 90s had so many good JRPGs. I think the reason I didn't like them for many years afterward is that between like 95 and like 2001, there's probably like 300 JRPGs that were released. There's like so many. Okay. Wait, Nightfall, did he say? Okay, so we gotta wait until night. But I mean, there's even some interesting ones. Like I remember off the top of my head, there was, you know, Suikoden, which is a really kind of cool there was various different types of battles. You could do one-on-one duels. You could do party battles. You could do whole army battles, which is awesome. There was, what's this? Can I do any of these? Not really. I could do that one, maybe. There was, what was it? Jade Cocoon. Jade Cocoon, you could, it was almost like Pokemon meets like, it was like Pokemon Fusion, actually. If you ever played that, where you can take like one Pokemon and another Pokemon, like say you took Pikachu and Squirtle and it'd make like Squirtle-Chew, or, you know, you take like Gyarados and Onix, you'd be like Gyronix or something like that. It was basically like that. You could take any two monsters and combine them and then fight them with them. And it was a pretty cool idea. But I was just so burnt out by most JRPGs by then. I mean, of course I love Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger, as far as traditional JRPGs, is one of my top 3, I think. Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy 6, Final Fantasy 7. As far as tactical RPGs, oh, it's sunset. Okay, cool. So if I just wander around here enough, I should be able to go into the manor. Here we go. Probably tactical RPGs, probably Final Fantasy Tactics. That game is amazing. Everybody says Disgaea is better. I do like Disgaea a lot. I haven't played it enough to really judge them both, but I do love Final Fantasy Tactics. Oh god, this guy. I vaguely remember this guy. He haunts my nightmares. What is this guy? So weird. I don't pretend to understand this game. I don't know how these people actually get to and from these places if it's covered with monsters and stuff, but... Oh, Persona games are amazing. Yeah, I haven't played too many of them. They've been around for a while, but I've seen my fiance's played 4 and 5 all the way through, and they're extraordinarily stylistic. And they excuse me. They just ooze style, and they've got a ton of content. I haven't played Persona 3 or 4. What I've seen of 4, it seems pretty damn great. I mean, 5 is arguably better than 4, or vice versa, but I don't know. I don't know which one. 4 is just, I think most people prefer 4 out of the series, if I remember right, but... It's a pretty cool shot. I mean, I've made small solo projects before. Yeah, I mean, it's a really thankless job making a game by yourself and not sometimes working for months and not getting any feedback. I mean, if I wasn't so busy with work and my channel, I'd definitely probably make more games. I've made little projects here and there over like 10, Probably like 18 years, maybe. But yeah, it's definitely a thankless job, but it's really, when you actually manage to make something fun and interesting and somewhat unique, it's super rewarding. I'd love to make another game sometime. I've got some ideas. I've written them down. I added them a little bit here and there, but I want to make sure I actually complete something before I start again. Advance to the next chapter. Oh, interesting. That's very odd. I do have other missions, though, so let me see if I can do some more missions. This game does take a bit of time to kind of get going. I remember that. Like, we know almost nothing about these characters already. Alright, I don't have any clothes yet. But yeah, the Persona games, they're all pretty huge. I mean, you can spend like 90, 100 hours in each of them. They're pretty great. I'm not sure about the earlier ones, but... Soundtrack almost reminds me a little bit of Arcanum, actually, now that I think about it. I think it's the string quartet. See about my missions. What the maid lost. I seem to have dropped something. I'd like to help finding it. I'll explain more in detail in person. Okay. Well. Let's see what the maid lost. Is she out here? No, she's not. Report to the client, familiar staffer, level 4 Evil City. Report back to me. Who was this guy? Maybe. Oh, he's still a core lift 1? Okay, guess I didn't talk to him. Nice. Okay. So you do have to go back to these people to get your reward. That's good to know. That's funny, Primarch. You won't believe this, but I just bought 2 Human again. I wanted to cover that as far at some point. Possibly cover all of Silicon Knights games. I actually liked it. I really wanted to like that game more than I did. But I respected some things about it. It actually did a lot of things that, however many years later, like 6, 8 years later, whatever, Final Fantasy 15 did. Like the multiple targets on a single enemy. Final Fantasy 15 did that, and it did it really much better. But the idea was there in 2 Humans. I'm wondering if they were inspired by that, or if it was from some other game that I didn't ever play. Very interesting game. Oh my god, the development in the game was absolutely dreadful. It took forever to actually make that game. That game was supposed to come out on PS1. It came out on Xbox 360. Yeah, it has a ton of flaws. Where's this child that I'm looking for? Oh, this is him. Okay. Nice. Alright, so what's the rest of the mission? She's on level 3, Teresa's Manor. Okay. I don't know if that's up here, maybe? We'll see, I guess. But your original question was games I love that most other people hate. I mean, most people don't hate Final Fantasy 15. I really liked it, but most people don't hate that. Some people do. Oh, I'm trying to think of some other games, though. I really don't have many other hexes, do I? Games that I like that most people hate. Okay, so she's looking for a watch. Oh, I already found it. LOL. That was easy. I'm trying to think. There's got to be some game that I mean, there's the older Fallouts and the older Elder Scrolls games. Those were beloved at the time, but now people decide to hate them because they're older, I guess. But, trying to think. I can't think of a ton of games that I love that, like, know that everyone else hates. I mean, Hellgate London, I guess a lot of people didn't like that at launch. I can understand why they didn't like it. It was pretty rough. But, I didn't play much of it, but I did not like what I played of 13. 15 I thought was one of the best games since 7, honestly. It had major story pacing issues, like some of the worst story pacing issues I've seen in a game. But even despite that, it was actually pretty good. You could tell that the game development was just like completely gutted and changed at like the last couple of years or so. But it's still good. Despite all those flaws, it's still pretty damn good. I tried to play it on PC, but oh my god, I cannot get the PC game to work on my machine for some reason. BioShock Infinite is a really good game. It's just not a masterpiece like people say, and that's the problem. You get people who defend it as like the greatest game ever made, which it's not. And then you get people who react to everybody saying it's the greatest game, which it is not. But yet it's not a bad game. Like people say like, oh my god, it's a terrible game. Not a terrible game. It's a very enjoyable game actually, but it's not a perfect masterpiece like some people say. But it's not a terrible game like other people say. It's just, it's the people that overly praise games and it's people that act violently against the, you know, the overpraise of a game. And so you get those two extremes all the time. Yeah, I mean, Hellgate London could have seen all the success that Borderlands saw. It was basically the same concept. It just didn't quite nail. It was the business model and then the mechanics and stuff weren't enough like a shooter, I guess. What am I? I got 31,000 gold now. Wow. Can I buy a better gun? And I think it was 100,000, wasn't it? Yeah, it was 100,000. Yeah. I do really want that. Could get rookie sights for everybody. They have got some pretty good bullet fire rate and bullet focus. Oh, auto trigger, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I really liked Breath of the Wild. I didn't think it was a masterpiece, but I really liked it. Like people that said it was a flawless game are heavily like there's really no game that's completely flawless, but people that were giving it saying it's a masterpiece and there's nothing wrong about it. There's plenty wrong about it. You know, the balancing with the weapons breaking after like 2 hits, that doesn't make any sense, you know. Breaking 5 to 10 weapons over a boss's head, that seems kind of questionable or kind of worthy of criticism. The game was a bit empty because they made it so non-linear. Every fight and like puzzle kind of seemed to kind of blend in with each other, because there was no necessarily like, they made everything non-linear. You could do it in any sequence, so it never really felt like you're progressing. It just kind of felt like you're kind of going on. So like, plenty of things to criticize about the game, but it was a good game, and I love the physics and stuff in it. It's great. Custom kits. Okay. Barrels. Okay, so charges, acceleration. 3% seems pretty minor. Let's see what the rookie grip can do. Okay, so let's see what we can do with these guns. Okay, so we got the H-gun rookie magazine. We can put it right down there. Nice. Rookie grip is right there. That brings me over, though. So what about this gun? Dot sight. Oh, that puts him over. Okay, what about the next gun? Nice. He's actually going to use something else, so I can give him a sight or two. Yeah, let me go buy a sight or two for the machine gun guy. What about rookie sight? So Zephyrs at 339, so he can actually get... yeah, he could get 2 more. Min-maxing. Hopefully I didn't overbuy there. Yeah. Put put sights on your sights. That makes sense, having 2 sights like that. Yeah, I mean, I can understand not getting into Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I think it's one of the better RPGs ever made, but it is a little bit difficult to get into. I thought that was pretty good, though. If you like Deus Ex, that game's not too a reach, but I mean, I can understand the combat mechanics in the game are not great. But, oh, let's see if the, you know what, the clothing shop isn't probably open until the next chapter. That's my guess. We will see how this goes. Probably shouldn't spend too much money. Oh yeah, I probably have to go to the next chapter. Are there any more missions this chapter? Guess we could go to the next chapter anyway. Where's the house? Probably this way. When the game works, it's amazing, but it's obvious that it needed more polish. Mods help a lot from what I hear, so you can definitely check out the modding scene. But again, I always say mods are band-aids. Like, there's no game, like, even a heavily modded game still plays like you've patched over problems, you know? It doesn't quite feel like you've really handled the original issues. So... I did a 40-minute video. Well done. My next video is probably going to be like 80 minutes, and I'm dreading it. So long. Yeah, probably, yeah. The next chapter. Let's do this. Dragon Age Inquisition was fun. I liked it. It wasn't perfect. It definitely got a little bit, not grindy, but like, you know, there's a lot of just random kind of meaningless activities to do. But Such a weird setting. Gonna get some clothes if it kills me here. I was just really impressed by that kind of detail in the clothing. I don't know if it's held up over 8 years, but I don't think they give you any stats. I think it's all cosmetic, if I remember right. There's some Rand videos that are unscripted that are great. I wish I could pull a Total Biscuit and speak my mind and sound at all coherent, but I can't, unfortunately. He has a rare talent. He had a rare talent. Oh, I streamed Invisible War. I think it's really good. Somebody in the stream, I forget who it is. It might actually be somebody in here. It might have been Gown. Actually, it might have been Gown or somebody who said something really poignant. Even the worst Deus Ex game is still a great game. Still better than most, you know? I don't really necessarily want to buy it. Okay, so left zoom. So yeah, it's like really weirdly detailed. These are really expensive, surprisingly, actually. Yeah, I don't think they have any gameplay benefit, but you can get different color bows. Those are some fancy boots. Oh, I could give her glasses. Give her a kind of stylish look. Different gloves. Those are barely any different. Oh, hey, Shane, how's it going, man? I'd say Total Biscuit was pretty much at the prime of his style of thing. He was more of a self-admitted pundit. He was able to basically talk for like extended periods of time, clearly and form opinions and stuff like that. Exceptionally well, probably better than anybody, honestly. Like, he didn't stutter, he didn't trip over his words. He was extremely well spoken, considering most of the stuff was unscripted. He'd maybe like write down a couple topics, but I wish I had that talent. That's an amazing talent to have. All right, let's see what these other guys have. Maybe I shouldn't look at his junk. He's got a black jacket. Knight Rider. That could be kind of cool. How about shirts? These are some pretty edgy clothes here. Look like I'm in some sort of like Japanese clothing commercial. A lot of the people in BioWare left. It's changed a lot, especially the writers. The writers left during Mass Effect 2, after Mass Effect 2, I should say. But people blame Andromeda on the core team, and it was kind of their responsibility, but most people who worked on Andromeda did not work on Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. That's something that people need to realize. It was a different studio. It's different, what do you call it? A different studio within BioWare. There's different, it's like Edmonton, and the other one was Montreal, or vice versa. I forget which one was which. Could put some glasses on him. Oh, you can spray his hair black. That's kind of cool. I remember liking the Knight Rider jacket, but it's also 7,000 coins, so I probably won't do that. Jade Empire is the one of theirs I have not played. I've heard it's good, though. Need to try out Origins again. I didn't like it on the console, but the console port was pretty bad, from what I remember. So maybe I'll like it better on PC. Need to save up for a better gun here. Same stuff. Still don't have the same caps and everything. Did I already customize this gun? Yeah, I put all the sights and everything on there. I remember it was the first time I actually, I was a bit of a console scrub for a while. I didn't fully understand frame rates and everything like that. And that was the first time I was like, really? When I saw the reviews for Dragon Age Origins, I saw that it was reviewed significantly higher on PC than it was on console. I think the console version got like an 8.5. The PC version got like a 9.5, and I was like, really? Is it that much better on PC? But back then we had really bad screenshots, we had bad video and stuff like that, but now I'd be able to tell the difference really easily. Maybe I'll do this guy. He's not taking the scratch damage that much, is he? Okay. Okay, now I just need to finish him off now. Leader assault. Pretty cool. Yeah, I remember Tabula Rasa. It wasn't... Never played it at the time, but it was a pretty big deal for a while. I can't get all these slots and I'm so angry. I really need to get different hexes. Is this an area I can go through? Nope. Can't do that area. I can't unlock any more places, can I? I can unlock like one more slot here. If I stretch it. Literally one slot here. Kind of useless. I guess you could say kind of looks somewhere like Equilibrium, but I love Equilibrium. It's a great movie. Cheesy, but great. Ow! They'll finish off the leader and another guy. Yeah, I guess it would kind of fit the gun cut equilibrium a little bit better than Matrix, but I just... That's what I thought of, man. That's what I thought of. Trying to appeal to the wider audiences here. Oh, maybe the arena's open. Yeah, let me try the arena. Welcome. The arena. Hopefully I don't get wrecked. Price 300, that's not too bad. Hopefully I get something good. Yeah, that was a weird one. Matrix Online. I was still... forget that it ever existed. It was a weird era in time. Alright, let's see if I got... Okay, we'll go to there. Damn it. Wanted to get drop some scratch damage on all three guys, but I couldn't. Nice. 3 kills, 1 move. The truest American martial art was represented in that movie. Yep. It's cheesy, but I like the setting. The setting's really cool, and if you can get through the WWE music and the over-the-top action, it's actually a pretty cool and entertaining movie. Copper coin. The prizes here. No, that's just this is the prize guy, I think. Anti-ice. Grenades. Oh, better gun. How much is that? 500 copper coins. Holy. That's a lot. Let's see how much they give me after a couple battles. The actual, I think it was Klaus Badelt or something like that, who did the soundtrack. I don't remember why I know that, but it's some really good tracks in there. Some like synth orchestral music and stuff like that. Really interesting music, but the actual battle music was kind of, well, it's like electric guitar. It could have been more inspired, I should say. Level 4. Oh, took too long. Alright, I should definitely rack up some scratch damage on these guys. Oops. Just jump right over his head. Takes too long to charge up on those guys. Okay, so where should she go? Maybe she can go right through there and grab that coin, maybe. Got some levels up at least. Oh. Oh, got it. A franchise that got hurt more than Highlander. I don't know. That's a hard one. These are all the same energy hexes that I got before. Yeah, this is a really interesting combat system. I'm still scratching the surface, pardon the pun, but you can do some pretty wild stuff in this game for sure. Really, just 1 battle coin, huh? Do I get more from picking them up during battle, or if those are even coins? Those might just be something else. I want to. The TV show has not aged well, unfortunately, but I want to get it back into some cool TV shows. I really liked the original Miami Vice back in the day. It was pretty fun. Alright, I need to do some scratch damage. Alright, whoever the third person is will be able to finish those two off. Let's do it! So, like, you rack up a blue damage, basically, and then you finish it off with red damage. Blue damage is temporary and heals up, and then you convert that into permanent damage with red damage. It's kind of cool. Really just one coin, huh? It doesn't seem very, like you'd get coins very fast if you have to do coins one at a time. But let's see if it goes up. I love Miami Vice. I also love Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks is an awesome show. I'm not crazy about the new series, I gotta say. It's just different. Shoot it more! Shoot it even more! Yeah, well, funny story. I have it in this big container because accidentally left LaCroix in the freezer, so it froze over. So we had like these really not ideally preserved LaCroix. So we took them out and put them into a big cup. Or should I charge up another one? No! Why did I shoot him again? Alright, that's with you, Vacheron. Shoot him more! Yeah, Thief 4, that's actually a game that I didn't think was as terrible as people said, but yeah, it was definitely not as good as the originals as far as freedom. I did like a couple things, like I hate to say it, but I kind of like the swooping, but... And they had a really customizable difficulty. You could turn almost everything off, and that's what I did. But it's still, the level design unfortunately suffered because they made the zones so small. That was probably the biggest problem with the game. So like the same guys. Getting like the same rewards. I should have tried up another time. Oh. One game that I actually liked, despite it being absolutely terrible, did anyone else play that that Castlevania game for the Wii? It was Castlevania Judgment. It was a Castlevania fighting game, and it was really bad, but I kind of liked it. Probably just because of the theme. Alright, get the gold coin. Let's see if I actually get anything from walking through this gold coin. Oh, energy hacks, okay. Kind of like Dissidia, sort of. But yeah, it's all Castlevania characters. They had like, you know, Simon, Trevor, Alucard, Dracula, those kind of guys. It wasn't a good game, but it was very frustrating, but I managed to beat it a few times. Yeah, it was not a good game. I can't rank more than one. I'm playing through these guys, but I can't attempt a higher rank, so. Oh, I heard Vampire Rain was terrible. The idea is really cool. It's like Splinter Cell versus vampires, which sounds awesome. But, yeah, concept does not always equal execution. I still have 17 of these. Whoops, I didn't even mean to spend that. There. All right, I need to figure out how to get more items or something. Let's see what's up in Cafe Chelsea. Oh, what's that? Cure kit. Yeah, I'm a firm believer that almost every concept can be good, but execution is what matters, unfortunately. Splinter Cell Vampires, great idea, but, you know, the game I thought it was like just nigh impossible with the ridiculously powerful vampires and the rough AI. Yeah, exactly. Seems like an infallible concept. All right, there's got to be something here in this particular closed road. There's certain areas have different spawns, so let me see if I can get yep. Oh yeah, this is different. Okay. I can actually attack the object, huh? Okay, so let's use some tactics here. So I want to jump toward him, but jump over the bunker. Okay. Ooh, ooh. He's getting kind of knocked up there. Okay. Just gotta jump over the bunker here. Nice. Friday the 13th on the NES actually had some like kind of interesting mechanics. One of the worst games ever on that system was just like incomprehensibly, like you couldn't predict anything about it. Was what was it, that Mr. Hyde game? But like Friday the 13th had like exploration and like puzzles and stuff like that. It had a sort of like a puzzle game element to it, which was kind of cool. But yeah, it's definitely not a game that is fondly remembered by most people. I'm just hoping that this area has different drops. That's what I'm hoping right now. You can kind of seem to get stuck in this game a little bit where, you know, you're not really sure. Maybe different enemies have different drops. Huh, I wonder. Oh, almost tagged them all. All right, I'm gonna try to kill some gremlins then. Let's see, I got this gremlin here. Oh, damn it. Shooting her too. Ooh. All right, I want these I want those hexes. He dropped more of them. Damn. Yeah, I don't get the hate about Castlevania 2. I thought that was a good game. It was like Castlevania meets Metroid, basically. Like, it was a non-linear Castlevania that had, like, puzzles and stuff like that. I thought that was a great idea. It's obtuse as hell sometimes, but it was a good game. Alright, so I've already... What other areas have I not ground in? Oh. I guess Rainy Bridge. There we go. A bridge that is rainy. Oh, almost got another attack on him. Okay, so let's see. This guy. Walk through air. But she can charge up 3 times. I didn't realize that. Did I get any other new hexes? Nope. Alright, I clearly need to go... Maybe there's more missions. That might be it. Let's try that. Ghouls and Ghosts on the NES? Yeah, it's a really fun game. Super difficult, but fun. I kind of tend to like the SNES better just because it's a lot smoother, more reactive. Responsive, I mean. But yeah, I mean, the original is pretty good too. Yeah, Friday the 13th, not Final Fantasy 13. I don't think anybody here likes Final Fantasy 13. But they made freaking 3 of them. Oh my god, that still makes me mad. Output from the Hughes power station has been faltering lately. Okay. Okay, so talk to that guy, and then this old guy wants... wanted to pretty up my shop a little. It's kind of barren as it is. I'll be in front of the shop during the day. Come and see me then. I have to tend the shop at night, so that won't do. Okay. Cool. Whole game was a hallway. It even became a meme. Make me a path of Hugh power station level by laying down energy hexes. Why can't I get the hexes that are correct for that area? What's this guy? Yeah, I have lots of hexes, but I can't freaking get the right shapes. Level 4 Evil City. Where is this guy? Yeah, what do you guys think about Call of Cthulhu for Halloween? You guys up for it? That's what I'm thinking about streaming. That seems pretty Halloween-y. The new Call of Cthulhu, the one that's coming out in a couple weeks. Or a week, I guess. I think it should be pretty cool. It looks fairly linear. They talk about non-linear gameplay and stuff like that. It looks fairly linear, but it should be pretty fun. Yeah, I think it'd be pretty fun. It'd be a good Halloween game. Last year, I think I did the original, like, 2005 Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth, and then I, and then I did Vampire as well, I believe. So where's this guy outside the shop? Which shop is he talking about? Yeah, I don't know how... They say it's kind of like an RPG. I don't think it really is. From what the gameplay I saw, I'm not sure which... There's 2 really high-profile, high production value Lovecraftian games that are coming out. There's Call of Cthulhu coming out in like a week or 2, and then early next year there's The Sinking City by the guys who did the Sherlock games. So that could actually be really good. Is this guy? No. Oh, this guy can make stuff. Cool. I have scrap and stuff. Oh, combat. Ooh, combat scope. Nice. Ooh, that's a lot better than the stuff I've been using. Maybe I can make 1 of each. Anything else? Sub-barrel. Okay. Let's see if I can customize these even more. Well, I haven't been wasting my that's pretty sweet. Nice. dot sight, so +5. Oh, rookie sight's better than dot sight. Interesting. It's pretty cool. All right, Gown. See you later, man. Thanks for coming by the stream. Cool thing about streaming on here, I mean, I can't receive super chats yet, unfortunately. I'm trying to work on it. If you guys can spread the word, I need to get up to 1,000 subscribers before I can get super chats. I already have the watch time. It's just they have a silly limitation about subscribers now. It's kind of weird. But, yeah, what's nice about this is that the archives will be up pretty much instantly. Maybe like an hour or two wait for it to process. But yeah, you won't have to wait until the next day to see the archives. So it'll make it easier on me, and it'll make it so streaming on here isn't so much of a big a deal. I'll also try to schedule out live streams a bit earlier, so you can kind of see it coming and like hit the notify button and stuff. So overall it'll be a better thing, I think. Obviously I'm working on some improvements and stuff to that. Disco Elysium, yeah, I saw something like that. It's like a super weird CRPG, right? So I saw a little bit about that. It looks kind of odd. I didn't quite understand the setting. The setting looks kind of weird. It's like somewhat post-apocalyptic, somewhat like everything else. Oh yeah, I'm trying to find this guy. Where is he? It's not him. It's Quest Giver, where are you? Although it might be nighttime now. I'll come back, I guess. Not too many games have real time and day and night like this. In like a JRPG setting. It's kind of interesting. I did a big podcast with Nerd Slayer when we talked about Fallout 76. It's a... I have not played it. I'm not pre-ordering it. I may not even buy it. It doesn't seem like the right direction for the series to me. Alright, what are my missions? I think it's missing something. Like, I've heard lots of reports of it being really lonely and kind of like incredibly... You feel like you're alone when you play it solo, which is very odd considering it's like Fallout was such a single player experience up until recently. It seems extremely rough too, like technical issues. Digital Foundry, who's one of the best, like if you want just like tech info about a game, Digital Foundry is really good about that. They do like really extensive testing with frame rate graphs and stuff like that. They saw drops into like the single digits on console, so you've got to be wary about that. So that one's... How do I even get this? So yeah, I literally cannot do this without other hexes. Yeah, I'm not crazy. I just simply can't use these yet. So different... Do you get different stuff during different times of day? I'm just like, am I going crazy? Yeah, there's like computers that give you quests and like robots, but not actual people, not actual NPCs. It's a really odd decision. Like I said with Nerd Slayer, I recommend listening to the podcast if you want a more less distracted version of it all. But basically, like the idea of replacing all NPCs with players sounds awesome until you think, oh, I've played games on the internet before. Once you realize that, then you realize how bad of an idea it is. Like, having no actual in-lore NPCs to kind of keep the world grounded. Oh man, those are the same. Getting the same energy hexes. Yeah, I mean, shooting mutants with machine guns while with your friends will be fun, but if you want an actual, like... Okay, here, let me try this place. It's back alley here. If you want anything more than that, I think you're going to be disappointed, so... If you just want, like, a basic Borderlands experience with... You shoot guys in the face... I mean, you'll probably get that, but... Yeah, if you want anything more, any RPG, you know, interaction, story, whatever, you're going to be disappointed, I think. And I don't think that's too controversial to say. I mean... Nice. Triple kill. Same old egg. I'm gonna get like 50 of these before I get any other types. Okay, am I just crazy? Is it? Okay, manual. Okay, I need to get different energy hexes. Basil's levels. Okay. Yeah, there's no other way to use an energy hex than the way I'm using. Have I just been really, really unlucky, or am I, No, I just simply haven't gotten other ones. Let me see if there's any, places up here that have hexes. I just need a different shape hex to get to the next area. Top level entrance. Oops. I should stream Tokyo Jungle sometime. That'd be fun. That game is ridiculous. Super fun, though. Please have all the hexes. No. No, siree. So I can't unlock any of these other parts. None of these parts are aggressive. Oh, guess I have to go there. Oh. Oh crap, I saw a shiny thing. I saw a shiny. Was this a smile or grimace? I couldn't tell. Does have kind of a simple elegance to the game. Bethesda breaking lore? No. Oh, someone's going down. I have no idea what the backstory of this game is. It's like there was a prequel to this game and I never played. One question, what's the story? I wish I could answer that, Josiah. Something to do with fate time or something. And the cutscenes are gorgeous. I just have no idea what's going on. That's the thing. Luckily, they're not too long. This would be like Metal Gear Solid territory if they were long and nonsensical. Oh, okay. They just straight up gave me better hexes. Okay. God damn it. I was like grinding hexes. And they were just going to give it to me, so. Womp womp. Hey chat, let's make up our own story. Sure. These are all distant siblings separated at birth. They all grew up in an orphanage. An orphanage of gunnery. That's how they all learned how to shoot. There's the backstory. Cool game, yeah. I have no idea what the story's like, really, but, ooh, I got some red hexes. Ooh, single hexes. Or I could use some, I could use that. I think single hexes will probably be useful later on. So let me do that then. It's red now. Yay. And I have a ton of normal hexes now, so that won't be a problem. How can I do this most efficiently? Molotov cocktail. There's like whole strategies, like you don't want to change the colors too much. Like you want to keep some red, some other. There's a whole slew of mechanics in this thing. Thankfully, I have a ton of these, so I don't feel like I'm wasting them. Ooh, 2 chests. Hit the jackpot. Get 3 that way, 2 that way. Can I get all these? Not really. It's like a weird game of like Tetris or Go or something. I don't know. It's like very odd for a game like this to have so much focus on this mechanic, but here we are. Yeah, we figured out the lore, guys. Good job, everyone. I need to open that. There we go. I have this fear that there's like little parts in here that I'm missing, but I can't open them. Oh, I can get 1. No. That's gonna be a waste. Can't get that. Oh, I could get to that, I guess. Oh, there was a chest in there. Nice. Good call. Starting to sound like Metal Gear Solid meets like Chrono Cross or something. I should give Chrono Cross another try on stream. That'd be good. That'd be a good future stream. I have so many games I should stream. So any one of these could be like an amazing item. Just one by one. I feel like I'm getting ripped off here. Nope. Nope. Get that one? No. 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 Okay, I got all of my can. I should probably save before I go to anywhere. Yeah, I should probably go back here. Evil City. Sweet Home. Game does have sort of a like a haze across most of it. It's kind of interesting. Save. Slowly leveling up. So one of my favorite stories in video games. Generally or game specific? I mean, game specific, I'd say probably the 2 to 3 game arc. I mean, I think the weakest of those are probably Metroid Fusion, but the 2 game arc between Metroid 2 and Metroid Super Metroid is really cool, considering how little text there is. It's actually a really interesting story. My piece of hair is like getting out of the way here. Hang on. Okay, that's just mildly annoying. Final Fantasy VI has a really... It's simple on the surface, and a lot the localization wasn't like amazing, but I do like the game. It has a lot of interesting, almost like has like World War II parallels in a lot of areas. Like the Espers are kind of like the you know, degenerate, you know, whatever. Obviously the you know, Gestalt being a German sounding name, obviously has references to Hitler and stuff like that. Has definitely some World War II other sort of things. Very interesting story, and the villain is like actually successful in the game, which is kind of a rare thing in a lot of games like that. I like the, weirdly enough, Super Metroid and Metroid 2 have a really good 2-part story. Same with Castlevania Rondo of Blood and Castlevania Symphony of the Night have a great 2-part interaction. Like the very beginning of Super Symphony of the Night is the end of Rondo of Blood. That's how cool it is. It's like really very rare when you see games tie together so well. Where is this guy? I don't know where his shop is. I've been looking for him, but I can't find him. Oof. But other good stories. Final Fantasy VII's good, but that's kind of like everybody's favorite. Oh, there he is. He wants to decorate a shop with dolls. Who said, you have any dolls at your homes? Okay, so I have to go check out my homes. Other good stories. Deus Ex has a really good story. Invisible War doesn't have as good of a story. Human Revolution has a decent story. The Darkness has an amazing story. That's a really good one, actually. Really underrated game. I should probably get a copy of that cheap and stream it or something like that. Unfortunately, it never came to console. I did not like Darkness 2 as much, even though it's still a decent game. I have not beaten Planescape Torment, actually. I should do that. It's definitely an investment of time, but I should beat Planescape. So I bet dolls would be in the lady's house here. Yeah, it's definitely her room. There's her doll over there, I'm sure. Okay, cool. So that's it. Just one doll, I guess. I have Pillars of Eternity. I've not played it much yet, though. As far as old school RPGs, I mean, obviously Fallout has an amazing story. The original one does. 2 has a good story as well. It's less, I think it's not as great as Fallout 1. But, I mean, it also has some really interesting elements of the Enclave and whatnot. Or just some other ones. New Vegas. Wait, that's not where I'm supposed to go. Let's go to the shop. Bioshock 1 is pretty good. Bioshock Infinite's pretty good, even though you must kind of went on a... Well, the fortunate thing about Bioshock, it's almost like it's like the M. Night Shyamalan effect, where like once you do a twist once, you're kind of expected to do a twist every time. So he's got a doll now. Yay! Metal-coated rounds. Metal-coated rounds. Isn't that like all bullets? I haven't played Neverwinter 2. I played a little bit of the first one. I should do that sometime. Is he already full, pretty much? No, you could probably put another thing on there. Need to get some more, I should get some barrels. That's what I should do. Been wandering back and forth, but I should get some barrels. Witcher 3 has a good story, for sure. Let's see. I know I'm missing some games. RPGs mostly, but there are some good adventure game stories. I did like Dark Earth story. There were some other adventure games that had really good plots. I'm trying to think. Except for the third act, I thought that Indigo Prophecy / Fahrenheit had a really, really good plot up until like the third act. Then it got ridiculous. Despite its fault, I also really liked Heavy Rain. It just kind of felt like a interesting mystery that I was unraveling piece by piece. L. Hudson, if you know his channel, he would heavily disagree with me, but it is what it is. Auto trigger would be kind of cool to get for all of us. I'm not getting a ton of money though. I think I have 2 handguns and 1 machine gun. It would be nice to get those auto triggers though. Oh, that would save me from missing those final attacks. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I should probably just... I should probably do it, though. Oof. There goes my money. Alright. You are going to use an auto trigger. Same with you. And you. That way I don't miss out on using a charge if I have one. Yeah, the third... Oh yeah, Uncharted 2 had a really good story. I really liked Uncharted 2. 3 was, it was good, and then it just like ended, like suddenly. Uncharted 3 had some pacing issues. I haven't gotten all the way through 4. I kind of lost interest, unfortunately. There's some really, really good mocap in 4, though. I was really impressed with that. Oh, I can get another sight. Hey, there we go. Or wait. I'm gonna take that off and put a dot sight on there. Yeah, there we go. Oh wait, no, the dot sight is worse. It is worse than the rookie sight, but it is lighter. Oh, I'm exceeding the weight limit. Oopsie. That side is considerably lighter, so let me put that on there, and then when he levels up, I'll be able to put the other one on there. The SMG. The rookie barrel. I got that one completely... Well, I could get put a, whatever, a back butt on it or something. Other good stories. There's so many. Guess I could just think about my favorite games and think of those had good stories. Chrono Trigger, that's a really good story. Simple, but really, really entertaining. I just like how the scope of it, you know, like go from like prehistoric to future. Amazing, amazing stories. Simple, but lovable characters. Like, that's what's cool about Chrono Trigger is it doesn't have the most complex anything. It just does it really well. Like, I should save after I did all that stuff. It doesn't have like ridiculously complicated plots or characters or story, but it does its story really well, really charmingly, and you get it. You know, you don't have to ponder quantum physics for 10 hours to understand why it's a great sequel. Minor jab at the guy who talks about how Chrono Cross is a perfect sequel. Guy's really smart. Don't get me wrong. I'm not throwing shade at him. He's just. I should give Chrono Cross another try, but yeah, I just found the story written backwards. What are some of the good plots? System Shock 2 and System Shock, but they're both really, really good. Oh, I just stepped one toe inside of here, and all of a sudden, System Shock games had amazing stories. That's nice. It auto. Yeah, it does auto go now. Yeah, System Shock is really good. Let's see if I can take out both of these guys. Popped his hat off too. So many. Oh, I got a purple energy hex. Sweet. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Still have these same shapes for the standard ones, but maybe over here. Oh, battle time. Final Fantasy Tactics actually had a really like Game of Thrones, you know, retrospect and Game of Thrones-y kind of fantasy intrigue story. Really, really good. And it went over several years, which is pretty cool. I could whittle these guys down, I suppose. Let's try it out, I guess. I almost got them all. Womp womp. Alright. See if I can pick them all off again. Nice. Damn, 4 kills. Way to go, girl. I've heard Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance had a good story. I just never believed it. Surprisingly, Injustice had a pretty good story. I like that. Infamous games had kind of good comic booky stories. They weren't like amazing literature achievements, but you know, they were fun for what they were. I just tagged them all, scratched them all. Oh, I didn't get the leader? I thought I got the leader. That's too bad. Alright, you gotta finish them all off, man. Shoot him, Vacheron. I haven't played enough Divinity Original Sin to really judge the story. I wasn't crazy about the story so much as the actual gameplay. The gameplay in those games is really solid. It's like old school, open gameplay CRPG, but like streamlined for a new audience. Streamlined in a good way. You know, it's a lot more playable. Shadowrun games had pretty good storyline. I don't remember the entire SNES Shadowrun game, but the Shadowrun Returns, Shadowrun Dragonfall in particular had a good characters, interesting plots. Do I have any colored? I do not. I guess Power Station. There we go. Max Payne, yeah. Max Payne and Max Payne 2 are really well written. I like those a lot. Considering how annoying... Oh, this is a whole multi-stage level, isn't it? Yeah, crap. This might be a bit... Okay, I need to hit this thing pretty hard here. Forgot how to play there for a second, but... Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I need to rack up a lot of scratch damage on that, though. Alright. Alright, Zephyr, do your thing. It wasn't. I should have waited a half second later. I did not like GTA 5 story. I know I'm probably a minority in that, but I wasn't a fan. No bite. Nice, got through one stage. Sweet. This is a weird, like, you can actually go in real time, walk around, and that hex map to the right is actually all the areas of the level. This is basically a dungeon, essentially. I never played the Genesis version of Shadowrun. I saw Zakarian? I don't know how to say his name. Playing that for a while. Seemed kind of cool, but I was more of a Super Nintendo guy, so I didn't really play that growing up. Alright, what's going on here? I forgot how to open this door. Was there like a... Don't tell me I'm supposed to do something. I may be getting here too early. If the door isn't open, then maybe I'm not supposed to be here yet. It's quite possible. I played the story for a few hours in GTA 5. I didn't like it, so I just returned it and got a PS4. And then later on, I got a PC version. And I just played multiplayer. But all right, so there's got to be. I think there's something I'm missing to be able to get into the station. Lucy on level 6. Okay, so I have to go back and tell him about the power station. Okay. And I do have another quest on level 6. I probably just talk to the guy outside, actually, now that I think about it. There's got to be some good adventure game stories. I haven't played all the way through the Dig. Prisoner of Ice was another cool kind of Cthulhu game that had a intriguing plot. Yeah, I want to play through it. I was interested because I was reading up on it, looking through different games Ted and Peterson and I were talking about. I definitely was intrigued by it. Yeah, I have no mouth, I must scream. That was a Harlan Ellison game. That was pretty cool. Really eerie. Spec Up the Lines. Yeah, that's a good story for sure. Very unusual for that type of game to have such a deep story. In a lot of ways, it kind of mirrored Apocalypse Now, but I mean, that's also a really amazing movie. So, I mean, you learn from the best, I guess. Wolf Among Us. I like Wolf Among Us. It got a little weak toward the end, but the early on, it was quite good. Even got my friend, one of my friends got into the original comic book that or graphic novel that it was based on. You know, really interesting setting. Trying to think some other ones. Yeah, there's probably other ones I just haven't thought of yet. Wolfenstein, The New Order had a surprisingly well-told story, too. Despite the subject matter, it was just like a really, really well-acted, you know, animated, well-told story. It's pretty great. Alright, I have to go up to level 6, I think. There's some other good ones. I thought the, what is it? What are they called? Bit of subtle world building there. Character development. Condemned Criminal Origins actually had a really interesting story. You played like a gritty detective, trying to figure out a series of crimes, and you find out that there's a serial killer who kills other serial killers. It's like a really interesting mystery. I really like that game. The sequel was good too, but it kind of went off the deep end a little bit toward the end, but it was still a really good game. I played both of them back on the 360. I think they're both really good games. I think that one of them, I think 2 improved the detective stuff, maybe, if I remember right. I haven't played them for a while. But it did kind of pull in an Indigo Prophecy toward the end, where it kind of went a bit more supernatural than I would kind of expect. But, I mean, they're still both really good games. You can't really go wrong with them, despite their shortcomings. I really like the melee combat in those were quite good, and the just the grittiness. Like, you go to these places that are so damn scummy, and like you just kind of like taste the grime. It's really, really well done atmosphere in those games. And yeah, the kind of serial killer X storyline was pretty cool in the first one. Silent Hill franchise. I unfortunately have had a long. I never was invested as much as I wanted to be in the Silent Hill franchise. I only played one of them all the way through. I have to say I'm like a super scrub, and I've only played Homecoming all the way through. Which I didn't think was bad, despite its absolutely terrible endings. It has some of the worst endings I've ever seen in a video game. Like, just truly awful endings. Like, joke endings and stuff. Like, not even... Like, half of them were almost joke endings, it seemed. I don't know. I'm actually running out of these. Maybe I should kind of hold on to some. Forsaken. Could use one of these red ones here. Get 2 slots. Uh-oh. Battle time. I want to play through Silent Hill 2. I actually got the a friend got me a while ago, got me the remaster for my birthday, which is pretty cool, but I never got all the way through that. I played a little bit of all of them, I think, pretty much all of them. I didn't play Rain Pour or whatever it was, but I played a little bit of 1, a little bit of 2, a little bit of The Room. I don't think I played 3, unless that was the Room. I almost bought the Wii one because I heard that was kind of cool, but I never bit the bullet on that. Downpour, yeah, there you go. I'm so glad to have so many well-versed gamers in my chat. You can correct me when I forget things. Uh-oh. Maybe I can tag a couple of these guys before I fight the big bad guy. Maybe get some more. Oh. I meant to move. My bad. I really messed that one up. Or I could just murder some fools. Okay. Uh-oh. Alright, missed him. Yeah, I want to play some more of them. Even though it's definitely not the best of the series, I really enjoyed Homecoming. I actually bought the original for the PS3, well, the original for the PS1, emulating on my PS3 because I had one of the older versions of the PS3 that let you do that. But it unfortunately, early PlayStation game, 3D PlayStation games do not date well. So I had a hard time getting into it as much as I'd wanted to. I wish there was like a slightly more advanced version of it. It never came out on PC, the original. I don't think it did it? No. Death Stranding, after the last reveal, I'm mildly interested in it. Before I was like, okay, is there a game here, or is this just Konami or Kojima's wet dreams? But after seeing the gameplay, I'm intrigued now. Like, I hate to sound like a sourpuss, but it had been like 3 years of hype teasers with zero gameplay. But now we actually see what kind of game it might be. We know that there's walking and that there's some sort of stealth element, and there's invisible monsters you can't see. I know people are decoding like the beads on the woman's necklace and stuff like that. I've seen all sorts of stuff like that, but I've played enough Kojima games to know that he's not an infallible, you know, god of game design. I like his games. I played lots of his games, and I like a lot of them. But I just get a little bit like, it's totally okay not to appreciate single thing about game or a game designer's work, you know, but still enjoy their games. Like, that's totally fine. I like a lot. I played all the way through 4 Metal Gear Solid games. Did I? 4? 3. Yeah, I played all the way through 3 Metal Gear Solid games, but like, you know, some of them I can also say that some of those parts were really, really slow, and I didn't like them, so. I do want to try Shattered Memories. I bet I could probably get that running on the Wii U. Not that it would look much better, but. It had an interesting, I think you, like, talked to a therapist at the beginning, and, like, you figured out your worst fears and then tried to incorporate it in the game. That sounds like a cool idea. I'm sure it isn't nearly as cool as it actually sounds, but. In practice. These all sound like bad places, but I'm going to go here anyway, I guess. Hopefully I don't die. Oh, battles. I'm going to probably kill everybody here to get as many energy things as I can. Oh, the guy who did Shattered Memories of Hero Story? I liked Hero Story. It was a very intriguing little game. I enjoyed my time with that. It was unexpected. not do a ton of damage that time. I've not seen all of Black Mirror. I need to catch up on those. What I've really liked what I've seen so far. Some of them, later ones, seem pretty wild, but... Oh, I missed him. No. There's like this little mini game if you hit a guy airborne. Oh, I missed him again. I missed him again. Come on. Oh, I really want to see what that minigame thing does. If it's like some sort of super special or something. Nice. Okay, got some more hexes. That's cool. Always welcome. So you don't actually see your characters. You see like oh, I can rest there. Nice. It's weird that you see like a marker rather than your actual people. Save? Nice. I like saving. Saving is nice. So really odd, difficult to describe in an elevator pitch game, but it's definitely unlike anything else I've played. This game I'm talking about. Alright. Scratched him up. Now let's finish him. Finish him! Definitely stylish, for sure. Could use a bit more contrast, I think, on the visuals. Oh, this is a dungeon. Here we go. Nani? There's a lot of dudes over there, but I should probably scratch up this barrel thing, drum carrier. My guess. Uh-oh, hit an object. Alright, maybe she should go over there then. Okay, that'd be dead. Ooh. Oh, it just damaged the partition there. Cool. Vacheron's not going to be doing that great. That guy's about to attack, I'm guessing. Let's see if he can do anything about that. Some enemy designs are actually kind of cool in this game. Like, these guys are like... I don't know if I can see them very well. They're like weird, like, robot, tuxedo, you know, armor thing. I don't know. They're very, very odd. I don't know what the lore is behind them. Okay, so we'll have to finish people off. Dragon Quest, I've not played, Hey. That was an item. I haven't played many Dragon Quest games since, like, a while ago, to be honest. I think I played, like, the original on the NES. I know it's a really popular series now. I can't say that I'm incredibly invested in the series, but I am interested. I would like to try them out, and I've heard the latest one's pretty good. Keep on messing that battle up. I should have finished off this guy. We'll finish off two of these guys. That was sweet. killed 2 guys with one aiming thing. I got an achievement for that. I shot one guy and shot the other guy through him. Alright, maybe I'll just do her since she's just direct damage. Threat suppressed. Nice. Pretty sweet. Nobody's too hurt. Got full bezels. Let's see, I want to go yellow. There we go. It's a kind of odd with these little dungeons to kind of stay in combat mode even though you're not in combat anymore. Alright, scratch them up. Oh, I don't want to hit the box. I want to hit the drum carrier. Nice. Oh my god, that was awesome. I'm not gonna get that again. I don't know what I really did to him. Oh, he's got different defenses. Oh, that's crazy. If you look at it, there's like there's other bars. There's like his main bar, and there's other bars around his main bar. Then if you hit his like legs, there's shields. They have separate health bars. That's kind of cool. Oh, Yakuza's really good. Yeah, I only beat one of them. I beat 3, which had a pretty good story, but I heard the earlier ones even better. I'm liking 0, and I have 6, but I have not played it. I've been so behind. Maybe I can break through that shield there. Blow it up the shield. Nice. I really want that other item over there, but I could probably finish these guys off before I do that. Almost dead. Ow. Grab the item. Get them sweet energy hexes. Let's see, who should I grab? I should probably tap that guy and then get as many of these guys as I can. Alright, nice and scratched up. So then Leanne can finish them all off. For victory! Bam. So much loot. Alright, so I should probably go blue. Yeah, blue. Here we go. So any other items laying around? Not really. I remember this being so much harder the first time I played this. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't know how to play. Alright, Zephyr, let's do this. So these are living barrels, I'm guessing. Yeah. Put these guys up here. Oh, he's gonna get perforated up there. Oh. Where did that guy come from? I didn't see that big big barrel guy. Oopsie. Reason for all the jumping during the shooting. You don't. If you run into an obstacle or an enemy, you stop. So jumping over things can be helpful. Like if I run into this wall, I would actually stop. So you don't want to ever run into something. It also looks cool too. Ow. Alright, I'll go over this way. I have to jump immediately or else I'll run into this guy. Oh well. Okay, maybe I can scratch a couple guys up. Him, and him, probably. They do not like to get scratched up with at all. Probably that barrel probably blocks scratch damage. My guess. This guy's pretty hurt. Okay, once you break through his barrel, he's not too bad. Alright. Escape hacks. Let's go over here. Maybe? They can take out him. I'll take out this guy. Oh, he's running around without a barrel. Still a lot of these guys here. Alright, whatever. Oh, poor little guy. He ran and hid. So I'll probably get through the end of this thing and then probably call it a night. Seems kind of winding down here. All these hexes. Poor little goblin just wanted to hide in his barrel. Red. Where do I go? Red over here. Nice little color coding got going on. Color coding is always nice. Lets you know which exit is which. Vacheron. Cutscene. Ooh, this guy looks like he's got two big elbow weak points. Or one big elbow weak point. Boss battle! Reminds me of something out of like the later Resident Evil games. Nani? Yeah, I should probably take out these guys, I'm guessing. They're probably gonna... Maybe I can soften this guy up, maybe. Not the greatest. Okay. Let me see if I can pop these guys from above. I think direct damage will probably do quite a bit. Boom. Right on top. Okay, good. Should got both of them. One shot. Ow! I thought I had cover for him. Alright, I have grenades. Maybe I can toss a grenade over this guy. That'll be good. Oil tank. Maybe. Let's try that. Oh god, I hit myself. It bounced right off of that guy. Ow! Oh, crappy. That's why you don't want to run into things. He just ran right into that wall. Oof. Alright. Never fear. Sonic Chug. She's got a medikit, but she could probably get some of that blue damage. Okay. Condition critical. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh crap, we don't have any hexes. Oh no. Is that an organic enemy? I think that's an organic enemy. Yeah, you're kind of screwed when you don't have any oh crap, you can't even aim for that. Oof. Crap, no, he got that power. Yeah, I might be kind of screwed here. I might actually be dead. Ooh, that missed him. I'm trying to get my hexes back. Oh, crap. Heal yourself. Crap. I'm like really kind of screwed here. I forgot how badly things can go if you lose all your stuff. I seem to be doing a ton of damage to this guy. Uh-oh, she dead. Crap. Wow. Recover hero gauge and retry. Maybe. 20,000 rupees. Holy shit. Yeah, if you burn through all of your little buzzles down there, you're kind of screwed, so. How about she goes up there and does her magic stuff? Oh crap, I don't wanna target that. That's annoying. Oh, no, he's dead, I guess. So if he can land like here, he'll have cover, I think. Not quite. Let's see. Should I start throwing grenades now, I guess? Why not? Oh, 2 grenades. 2 for 1. Alright, might as well equip bullets now. Is he armored? He seems kind of armored. Okay. He needs to jump right away. Oh, fireballs. Nice. Cover. That's where it's at. Now what can she do? Escape hacks. I don't see why I'm actually using it, but okay. Nope. Okay, how do I fight this guy without losing all of my stuff? Oh, hurt myself with that one. Bounced off the wall. Okay, got a lot of damage on that. Okay, I don't want to. Okay, how about some grenades, bro? Okay, got a hex out of that. So as long as I stay with one or more bezels or whatever they call those, then I'm okay. So what about her? Any bullets I can use? So I can't get. If there's some sort of thing I could use that would actually. Let's see if I can hit him on that side. Okay, I got a bezel out of that. Oh, he's drinking the oil. Son of a bitch. That's a lot of blue. Okay, now to finish him off. Ow. Okay, guess she's gonna have to try to finish him off. Let's do it. Boom. That hurt him quite a bit. How about a nice... Oh, actually, I should rile him up with my my bullets here. Okay, here we go. Here's some tactics. Nice. Alright, and now with a finisher grenade, I should be good. Prepare to die, mofo. Boom. Leader assault. Nice. Whew, that was actually fairly tough. Okay. Big difficulty spike right there. I forgot about that. Oh. So yeah, that's where things go awry when you lose all your bezels, and you're just gonna suck. So I got a bezel shard, which means it's kind of like, I guess, a fourth of a container heart in Zelda. So once I get more pieces, I can actually get a full new bezel, which is basically more attack, more defense, which is a pretty big deal. Sucks that he is like refilling with that that oil drum there. So we're at the last area here. Cinematic. Still have zero backstory on all these people, but press F to give respects, pay respects. That's true, we did make out the backstory. Very deep backstory. Deep lore. Kind of sad that all that led up to just putting a fake rose on a non-existent grave. Hey Johnny, how's it going? Just about to wrap it up here. Just thought I'd do like a little test / surprise stream because I missed like last stream due to my internet being dead, and I really did want to play this game, and I have another idea for a game lined up next week. It's a code I got for a game. And then probably the week after that is Halloween, so I'll probably do Call of Cthulhu, most likely. Hopefully I don't have to walk out of this whole place. I think this is it, right? Yeah. Right, it's the burnt gunnery orphanage that they all trained at, and that's how they re-met, because they're all siblings separated at birth. Yeah, that makes sense. I can just leave, right? Can I? I would like to leave, if possible. No, I want to leave. Can't I just go? I'll walk over this way. Oh, no. I don't want to throw a grenade. Well, I mean, it's effective, I guess. Okay, I actually don't want to use the metal. Everybody wants to get out. I shouldn't use up all my bezels if I'm actually going to try to kill him. Ow. Here, just leave. Run away. There we go. Oily gremlin. I wish I could just, like... I think we had an item for that. I don't think we can use it right now, but... Had we been out of combat, we could have used an item to get out of that. Yep. No, I want to use the other guy. Boom. Oh, we don't restart once we, if we leave a combat, we don't start with full gauge. Uh-oh. That's not so inspiring. So I'm going to hit this oily gremlin here. Okay, so I better finish somebody off with these ones here. All right. It's time for you to finish people off. Get us some points back. Threat suppressed. Alright, we'll have a couple more left and we can get out of this place. So you can just walk past them, which may not be the worst idea. Yeah, let's just walk past them. Do. I can almost get to the edge. Yeah, it is pretty cool. We've going at it for a few hours now. It's definitely a unique game. I like it a lot. It's got some really interesting combat and stuff like that. It's just it is a bit. It doesn't spoon feed you anything. Ow. I just want to go out. There you go. Oh, we're still hurt. Ugh. We can take out these goblins. They're pretty easy. Get the machine gun guy. Okay, now she can finish him off. Does look pretty awesome when she runs at him and just like flips around and shoots. It definitely has some style in this game. Cool, we're out of this godforsaken... Wait, were we supposed to go to the other side? We were, I think. What? Oh, okay, whatever. I think there might have been an other side to it that we didn't go through. This game is pretty gray, yeah. There might have been a way to go through. Next time, I guess. Yeah, I might have completely missed a through passage. That's probably why we had to backtrack this whole time. Oh well. Next time, I guess. I don't think I'll have to beat the boss again. I don't think so. Hope not. Oh my god. Let's rest and let's save. Well, that was a crash course. I haven't played it for probably something like 7-8 years maybe. Of Resonance of Fate. A very interesting game, very unique. A lot of weird mechanics like clearing out hexes with different shaped Tetris, you know, hexes and stuff like that, and all this other stuff. Very unusual game, very unique. So yeah, if you liked it, we could try it out. I think it's on sale still. At least it was a few days ago. If not, I'm sure it'll be on sale again or whatever. But it wasn't full price, but it's a full PC remaster. It was running a little bit choppy during stream, but I think when I was testing it earlier, it was running flawlessly. So I just, my particular setup just doesn't like certain games when I'm streaming. So maybe this tells us a story. That was a nice dissolve. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely is a flashy kind of stylish game. And yeah. Hope you guys can catch my stream. Probably stream on Wednesday. I think I know what I'm going to stream. So maybe I'll set up a reminder and an early thing where you can like click remind me and head up. And yeah, hopefully I'll have a big turnout on Wednesday. And this will be where I'm going to stream from now on, I think. I did lose a couple features from switching to my second channel. Like, I can't receive super chats yet. Yeah, I had to get to 1,000 subscribers, and then go through verification, which for some people has taken months. Hopefully it doesn't take that long for me, but yeah, really had a fun time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, guys. Take care.